What's good, everybody? It's your boy Jay in the building. We is back again with another video. Now, before we get this video started, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you guys share this video. All right, I wasn't even gonna talk about this honestly because I didn't think it had to be spoken about. But apparently, people are like split when it comes to the fact that if Shedeuer Sanders is an HBCU kid. And honestly, I didn't think it had to be debated. I didn't think it had to be talked about. So apparently, all right, so before I get to that, so I don't know if y'all saw the question that was asked of Shedeuer by Brandon Marshall, but you know, apparently, I mean, I'll put the video up.
Before the game, myself and Cam Newton was watching you. Cam was damn near running at you. And I saw an attention to detail, focus that I haven't seen in a very long time in any teammate and any athlete. Where do you get that? What is that? Where do you get that from? Knowing you got all this stuff going on, all these stars and celebrities coming at you. How do you stay focused like that?
By remembering that you was just an HBCU kid that couldn't do it on the Power 5 level. That's really what it was. I don't forget anything. I don't forget what anybody ever said. And personally, I'm not one to, you know, make friends or feel like just because success is going on now I'm gonna forgive everybody. Like, nah, whatever you said at any point in time, I'm not really a forgiving type. So that's how I am. Dad's older, so you know, he's more of you know, he's more forgiving, and he always tell me be a little bit that way. But I just.
So there was spoke between Cam said.
Nah, I wasn't talking about. I'm talking about overall. Like with the question you asked, that's overall. Like how I'm so laser focused and all the distractions and everything. It's just I just don't pay attention to really the cameras and everything, cause all that stuff there. But I always remember I was just an HBCU kid that couldn't do it at a Power 5 level.
Salute.
Right, and so now I know y'all saw what happened with between Shedeuer and Cam Newton during his warm-ups.
Weird? You know what she did, bro. We're gonna talk.
So we're gonna watch the reason why I'm gonna assume why Shedeuer Sanders acted toward Cam Newton, and I think this is it. But apparently, right, apparently people are forgetting what Shedeuer Sanders did at Jackson State. But before we get to that, I want to get to this. The reason why Shedeuer Sanders acted toward Cam Newton the way he did.
You know, it was talks of like, is Shedeuer more famous in college than Johnny Manziel?
No.
But no, definitely not.
I don't even think people like Shedeuer.
You don't think so?
Yeah.
I think it's like it's one of those people like, do I think Shedeuer could be considered a villain in some ways?
He's
But it's like you can't.
I love Deion Sanders.
Yeah.
I love Shiloh, Shedeuer, and Prime Jr.
Yeah.
Because I'm capable of doing that, probably not the same way, for doing what's best for my son that I deem was best for my son.
Right.
So I see how people talk. I hear what people say.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't really like Shedeuer.
Yeah.
Like they like Travis.
But they don't know Shedeuer or Travis, but just off of what they see.
Just off, man.
Debatable.
Okay. I think if you ask 10 people, more people will think that Travis Hunter is more likable than Shedeuer Sanders.
Yeah.
Debatable.
But one thing I would say this. Shedeuer gives me Cam vibes in some ways.
Okay.
And I say this in relates to obviously quarterback, but I'm going to do it my way, and I don't give a damn
As he
what y'all
should.
say. And it's like a lot of people might not like Cam, but it's like I gotta respect him. I got to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Look, my whole thing with Shedeuer is this. You followed him since he was at Jackson State, correct?
Yeah. Even when he was in high school.
Right.
Yeah.
What win can he hang, like what performance
Can you hang your hat on?
can you hang your hat on in college?
See, stop. Let's no. We're not doing that. See, because if you mention Jackson State, then no, you have to count those years. And that's my problem with not only Cam Newton, but with a lot of people in the media. See, what the people are doing is they are discounting everything that he's ever done at Jackson State because he was at Jackson State. Because it wasn't at a Power 5 school, because it wasn't even at a mid-major. They're discounting what he's done at Jackson State because it's an FCS school. And when you saying things like that, because he's won 2 SWAC championships. Hell, the performance he had his freshman year versus Southern on that comeback win, the amount of 300 and 400-yard, 4-touchdown games with 0 interceptions, were on 70% completion percentage. The amount of times he done that, like, I don't understand why he's a FCS freshman player of the year, 2-time all-SWAC performer. And y'all gonna bring up, y'all gonna ask the question, what performance can he hang his hat on? That tells me that not only did y'all may or may not have watched Shedeuer Sanders in Jackson State, y'all can care less about it. It ain't the fact that y'all didn't watch him. It's the fact that y'all don't think nothing of it because y'all don't think it matters. But don't worry. We'll get into that.
The only thing I have was like that TCU
Come on,
and
man.
Nebraska game
No.
his first year.
No, his first
This
year where?
year?
We're talking about TCU, and they ended up not being a good team.
Yeah. Nebraska last year was subpar. Ain't like he beat.
Come on, man. Come on.
That's true.
Like what we doing?
And you
What are we
can't
doing?
say, well, you was at Auburn, he was at Colorado. It was like Auburn wasn't no favorite to win before you got there. Nobody was
Whoa. Why are we comparing Cam Newton to Shedeuer? Why are we doing that? Listen, Cam Newton was a 5-star recruit. All-world 5-star recruit coming out of high school. Shedeuer Sanders was a 3, maybe 4-star recruit. Cam Newton is a dual threat quarterback who went to Florida. Shedeuer Sanders is a pocket passer who was about to head to FIU, had it not been for his dad being at Jackson State. He would have ended up being at a quote unquote mid-major. So I would never compare Shedeuer Sanders to Cam Newton. I would never do that. Not playing style, not the play style is very different. Very, very different. So the fact that y'all even comparing Shedeuer with Cam Newton, that's weird, bro. And listen, I'm with Shedeuer Sanders and how he acted. I'm with him. Because what are y'all even talking about? That don't make sense.
Picking Auburn to win the national championship.
It don't make
sure.
sense,
I don't
bro.
even think they even thought y'all was going to have a winning
It don't make
season
sense.
before you got, yeah.
It was motherfuckers on our team that didn't even think that we was capable of.
Like, what are y'all
And y'all was
talking
in a
about,
tougher
bro?
division.
That don't make sense.
My bad, boy. Hey. You know what I'm saying? My bad. Maybe he ain't no book. That's cool. I'm just saying, though. Without even saying that.
All I'm gonna say is this:
Hey, don't get it mistaken. That's beaming over there.
be careful with them comparisons.
My bad, boy. Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me, boy. Don't hurt me.
That's why he told you was on that weird shit. That right there, that's exactly why he told you that you was on that weird shit. You know what I'm saying? Like the comparisons was definitely unnecessary. Definitely unnecessary. But you know what? Let's get to it. Now, I do want people to answer the question, if Shedeuer Sanders ain't an HBCU kid, then what disqualifies him? I don't understand why I honestly don't get why people were split about this. Like, do you have to graduate from an HBCU in order to be one? Do you have to spend the majority of your college days at an HBCU to be considered one? I don't like. Did you have to be homegrown into the HBCU culture before even going to an HBCU in order to be considered one? I don't understand. Like who is giving them titles anyway? Because Shedeuer Sanders did not want to leave Jackson State. Let me tell y'all, I'm pretty sure he did not want to leave, nor did Shiloh. Shiloh did not want to leave Jackson State at all. They were upset about leaving. But I think, honestly, he kind of felt like he won't get the respect that he deserves unless he plays for a Power 5 school. And I believe that's why he went with his dad. Or, I mean, listen, he wanted to play for his dad anyway. So, I mean, whatever the reason was. But let's not, hold on, let's do this. Because the media is going to try and have everybody forget that he even played for Jackson State. They will never, they're not going to show none of his highlights. They're not going to show none of it. They're going to show all Colorado highlights.
That's a first down
of
for
what
the
he's
Tigers.
done at Jackson
This
State.
time Sanders
small
keeps
clip.
himself. He follows his running back through there, and Sanders is
Because
in
if
for the
y'all
touchdown.
are,
Launch and pass and attack.
Ball at midfield. Sanders tracking back.
this is his freshman year. That's the game winning.
Man fell down. Touchdown.
That's the game winning. His freshman year.
Defender into the end zone.
Empty backfield.
Like, come on, man. Like we're not gonna do Shedeuer Sanders like that, bro. We're not gonna do that.
For a touchdown. Shedeuer Sanders.
Yeah, man. He was. Yeah, like I don't even understand y'all. That's all I'm gonna show y'all. That's all I'm gonna show y'all. But listen, I just don't want people to forget what Shedeuer Sanders did before he got to Colorado. Before he got to Colorado, he was a dog. He had accolades in college. He had accolades in college. So let's not act weird here. Let's not be dumb here. I'm not gonna show y'all the highlight because y'all seen it already. But let's act normal here, all right? Let us not be weird and forgetful. Shedeuer Sanders is 100% an HBCU kid. And I stand on that, and I think it's a shame for anybody who think differently. That's all I got to say on that, bro. But, yeah, listen, respect Shedeuer Sanders and his Jackson State accolades. Let's respect it.